Yo guys, Rated Tom here and welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, in this video I'm going to bring you another objective guide tutorial on how to complete the icon swaps quickly. If you've not done them last season, then obviously you want to catch up a bit and you may not know how to do them. But if you guys are experienced with icon swaps, this video will not really be needed for you, but there are a few tricky objectives this time. And if you would have guessed it, EA Sports have copied and pasted an objective. So if you did the ones last time, you'll know the icon swaps Liga, in my opinion, was the hardest one. And they've just carbon copied it and placed it into this batch as well. Quickly, I just want to remind you guys what you are working for. So obviously, it depends what sort of things you went for. Me personally, I just went for the packs. So I did the 84 times 20, wherever it was, the 81 times 25 or whatever it was, and then I'm going to go for I think it's 2 icon packs I can do, something like that. I think I can even do the 83 times 25 as well. I'm not completely sure there, but yeah, but these are the things you can get. Obviously you got all these player picks, players. I'm sure you don't really need reminding, but one thing you probably do need reminding of, if you're watching this video and you haven't logged onto FIFA, go do your preview packs, boys. You've seen it all over TikTok, Instagram. People, if you don't have any coins, these are the packs to open, because it seems that people are getting good things when they open in packs when they don't have enough coins to afford the pack, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But enough from that, you're here to see how to complete these objectives. So we'll start with the hardest one, simply because, in my opinion, outside the box is the worst challenge you can do. Maybe across them, those two are pretty, on par with each other. But, first sort of challenge of the objective is to score in 10 separate matches using the Liga players in the live FUT-friendly one league with at least 8 first owner Liga players in your starting squad. Now, what I would do for all 3 of these, all these league sort of specific ones, is go to Take Me There. Obviously, you can read the challenge, see what you've got to do, but you've got to build a squad for each one. So you go over to one league. I do this in every single one. But pretty much what you do is you go to squad selector, create new squad, and then we'll just call it the Prem one, because we clicked on the Prem one. Now once that is done, you then want to click L2 again, go to squad builder, then you want to go to Prem. So obviously I'm doing the Prem objective, I want to build a Prem squad. This makes it very, very simple for you, and from there on, you just want to click triangle. There's no rating requirements, there's no certain nationalities, they've just got to be first owner players. Well, 8 of them do anyway. So then what I would do is I'd go check all of these players. Now I see that these are all FUT Champs cards. If you get FUT Champs cards, they are first owner without, you don't even have to check, because you've got them in player picks, okay? So all FUT Champs cards will be first owner. So I'll go stick this Nick Pope in goal, because I know for a fact he's first owner. Mason Mount, I know I packed him, he is first owner, so I'll stick him in there. Any objective cards, anything like that, all first owner. So as you can see here, all these players pretty much are first owner. I think it is a full team of first owner players, isn't it? Yep. So what you want to do is, like EA have done, you want to copy that process, do that exactly the same way with La Liga and Serie A, and you'll be completely fine with teams wise. Obviously, you only need 8 pack pool players, sorry. So there is room for 3 players that aren't pack pooled, so you can then make the team around the best players you have, and just sort of figure it out yourself, really. It really isn't too hard to try and do. So yeah, that is my Prem team. I'd then go and do the same for Serie A, La Liga, like I said, and that really does help you out. If you do need to spend coins on players, obviously you can't spend coins on many players because you do need to pack them. But what I'm saying is, I say every video, do not pay the full price. Get them on bid. There's no point spending 2k for a player when you can get him for like 1k on bid, that probably even less. So these are meant to be free objectives, so don't go out your way to spend thousands of coins where it's really not needed. So that is the sort of the basis on the teams and how you go and ahead and set yourself up for that. So carrying on to La Liga, so you got to score 6 outside the box goals. What I would do with this, for me personally, the easiest way is, people want to get these challenges quickly, and they will bring their goalkeeper out. I've noticed a lot of the goals I scored doing this were just completely chips. The goalkeeper was coming out, the guy was impatient, he was trying to tackle me with the goalkeeper. I chipped him, I took my time, and I got the goal done. But obviously, as well, there are many ways you can do it. The way I personally try to do it is by curling the shot, using the curve. So click R1 on PlayStation or B on Xbox. and that really does help me with long shots. I think there's a more guarantee for it going in, especially if it goes top corner. Players like Leo Messi, on that left foot of his, goes top bins pretty much every time, unless you've got Oblak or Courtois in goal. That's just my experience. But yeah, make sure you are using players with good long shots as well, and pretty much just take a shot. You'll never know where a shot can go in from, because in this sort of thing, you need the long shot. So like I've seen some YouTubers say, take a shot where you never really usually would take a shot, and you never know. You might be lucky, it may go in. If you don't try, you don't succeed, eh? So yeah, that's what I could say about that one. And then obviously win 4, self-explanatory. Now onto the Serie A one. Very, very simple. Win 4 again, scoring 10 with Serie A players. Well, at least 8 first owned again. And then through ball in 6 separate matches. Self-explanatory. No problems with that one. If anyone does comment what a through ball is, literally, instead of clicking X, you click triangle for a pass, and as long as you score after that pass, so if you through ball it to your striker and he then proceeds to score, then that will count as a through ball assist. Onto the Premier League one. This is arguably the easiest one. Finesse 6, assist 10, win 4. So what you want to do is this: every time you get into a game and you score, make sure it's finesse, even if you complete the challenge. Well, no, if you complete the challenge, you don't need to do it. But what I'm trying to say is, every given point you get to score, make sure it is a finesse shot. Even if you miss, just keep going with the finesse shots, because eventually they will go in. And obviously you can guarantee you'll be completing the challenge if every shot you take is a finesse shot. You've got to do that 6 times out of 10 games. Well, you've got assist 10, so technically 10 games. That is a higher ratio for the finesse shot, so that probably does mean that you should go after trying to complete them first. And obviously, remember, it is quite usually first goal wins, so don't try and get a goal then do a finesse shot. Just make sure your first goal is a finesse shot, and you should be completely fine for that one. Now, icon swaps. This is just the mix of everything. So as always, 20 rival games, scoring 20 separate rival matches with first owned players. So if you had one first owned player in your squad and you scored with him for 20 games, that'll be done nicely. But at this stage of the game, a lot of people have tradable cards from player picks, foot champs rewards, whatever. So I'm sure you guys will not find that tough at all. You don't even have to win the games either. But where you do have to win the games is here. 15 weekend league matches. Some say that could be the hardest one, but a lot of you guys will do that on one weekend, so I'm sure you will not struggle with it at all. Now, these are the squad battle games. The last 4 objectives here are squad battles. I will link a squad battle glitch at the end of this video, so please make sure you do click on that video. It will be linked in the description as well. It will help you out massively, guys. Can't stress enough how much this will help you out. What it does, it takes the pressure, well, not even the pressure, it just takes the boredom of playing the whole game. So once you've done your goal, scored your goal, completed the challenge, you can then go stick on some YouTube or some Netflix, whatever you need, and that will basically pass the time very quickly for you. So there are 4 objectives. You can either do this a full Brazilian silver squad or a full Brazilian UCL squad, or you could then do a full Argentinian silver squad, a full UCL Argentinian squad. What I would do is I would see which you have the most of in your club. So if you have more Brazilian silvers than Argentinian silvers, then go ahead and could do it like that. Or if you have more Brazilian UCL players than Argentinian UCL players, go do it like that. If you get my gist, what I'm trying to say is, obviously you're going to have to go out and spend coins, because that is the nature of this. They're doing this to catch you out. You're not going to have all the players. I very much doubt you will. So just go with the players that you have the most of, so you have to spend the least amount of coins. Because like I always say for these are meant to be free objectives. They're not spent to cost coins. So you want to try and spend the least amount of coins as you can if you are going to spend coins. But yeah, that's really it. If you guys do need any more tips, let me know in the comments. Like I said, make sure you do check out that video on the squad battle glitch. It'll be linked at the end in about 10 seconds once I finish the video. So if you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment below if you've got any more questions. I will answer every single one of them. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you do think it will help anyone else out, make sure you do send it to them. And until next time, boys, I will see you then. Peace out.